I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
Okay, so... let's see it. Where's the meteor? Is the continent just... can we see it on the map? I mean, we kind of like...
Oh, on the far right.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
That's pretty big.
Alright, that's fine. It's sitting over here. It's amassing its power. It's intimidating everyone. We just need to collect corn even faster.
That's fair.
Origin, he called it. But the origin of what? Origin, he called it.
Did you
Hey,
know
Byron.
that it was I who convinced His Imperial Highness to join you in stone here? All right, it may be that he was of a mind to do so already, but it was I who told him where you'd be.
Oh, there it is in the clouds.
Hello.
Right above my head.
Yeah, everyone's speaking.
Okay.
There's something. It's not often our entire merry flock returns home to roost at once. I expect I should be wishing you good luck.
You feel like it's calling to you. Don't start with that shit. Alright, hold up. Let's see what Punished Gout has to say.
Oh, they all want to go to it, huh?
Twinside's hundreds of leagues away. That'd mean the crystal is...
Massive. Aye.
Nice estimation, Wilk.
I don't want to hear that creepy fucking... But it's so beautiful. Maybe if we just got closer. Return to monkey.
Clive. Anything catch your eye?
Let's see. Skin trade carved in stone in Dalmekian Republic. Nope. Alright. Okay.
Good?
Looks like we're good.
You think you can help?
No, Galt, we're done with you. For now. At the very least. Go see Asa and she's like, oh, that rock! Surely someone graceful and important must be living there.
Sadthorn.
Well, that's as happy as you'll get.
So, would it be?
A little noise. We can make Defender +1. And...
Is that the best?
is Defender +1 stronger than Gotterdamerung? Hold on a minute. Is that, am I... No, it's not. Gotterdamerung is still 375. Okay, that was like, Jesus Christ, man.
That would have been sad.
That would have been very sad. Thank you. Okay. All right.
Still missing some hunt stuff.
Still missing some hunt stuff, indeed. What's it going to take to build this, though? One behemoth shackle, and yeah, why not? Whatever. Circle of Heaven.
Oh, that also requires some clutch mine.
Oh, I see. And this one's going to take a shackle. Okay, well, we have enough for those, but clutch mine, we don't have enough for both. Okay. Well, if I'm intending to get Gotterdamerung in a minute, maybe I should go for the accessory.
I like this train of thought.
But here comes this one, though.
Ouroboros. Which
So-
also needs some hunt stuff.
Yeah. Unless... Unless...
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
It sure is. Yeah.
Oh, you can buy clutch mine.
Okay, so I need 70. So, 50, 60, 22.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Thank you.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be? No scratches, all right? Should last you a good while. No scratches, all right?
Right.
And?
That's a sword.
Yeah, it looks clean.
Yeah. No complaints.
I don't know if it matches with the suit, but
It doesn't. It
clash.
doesn't. But I'll take that. It doesn't. More importantly, it doesn't look like a goddamn World of Warcraft fucking thing. It doesn't look like a League of Legends character sitting on my back. You know.
It looks like a regular sword.
I'll take it. And I don't need boring swords. I just don't need that. That particular
Something
thing is
tells
too
me
much.
That I saw on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
Everybody's here. Even Harpo. And Yote.
Is this everyone?
All the people you care about, Clive. Time for a rousing
As I'm
speech.
sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Rip.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Who would have thought that naming a crystal Drake's sphincter would mean that a Drake was hidden underneath it?
Upon the land's ether. It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archaea above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right.
Yeah, sure. We got plenty of time.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
What was the point of that?
Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you.
No rush.
A couple of us literally can fly, but, you know, that's neither here nor there.
Joshua seemed upset.
Reggie, imagine a deific being pulls you into your own subconscious to try and break you, and it shows you that time that your mom forgot to pack you a lunch. Weren't you sad?
I mean, yeah, but
you never got over it, did you?
I barely remembered it, bro.
He created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And
she didn't remove the crust. That's what did it. Yeah, I was pissed.
All along.
Forgot about the crust
Much
part.
like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive.
I'm building a world without crust, Reggie.
To decide which of us
Join me.
inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part.
Sounds like a good time.
But it will happen.
Okay.
And when it does,
the long game.
Be on our terms. That is the world.
There will be a whole lot of racism. It's gonna take a lot of work.
What better world could one wish for?
But we can do it. There's gonna be bearer crow laws and, you know,
but first,
bearer civil rights, but
crystal.
Then it's a good thing.
Every step is a good step.
Wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
Right. Don't do it alone.
Don't give me that heroic sacrifice bullshit.
Oh, you know it.
All right. I yield. But only what you must.
Protagonist instinct is to just like, no, I've got to do it alone.
That you
like,
are.
Shut up.
And what of my wings?
Ah!
Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins.
Sup, bro?
Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is.
This is important.
But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret?
Okay, I get it.
My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
Gotta stab that little brother again.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
Okay. So it's there, you just can't control it. Eye color, switch, and all that.
You can't take your riches to the grave, Dion.
Yeah,
He
well.
speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back.
So if you prime up, you're risking losing control completely.
And has come to terms with that.
But it is
That
an
doesn't
option.
mean that we have to. Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
It's almost like your persona reverting to its shadow form. Okay. Wait. Okay, yes, it is here.
Man, I hope Ultima has a whole bunch of answers for us.
I will not forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to Eastport, but as soon as the rebuilding work is complete, I promise to return.
Yeah, where again? Is that? Sure, dude. You do that. Yeah, no, I don't think he does. I think we got as much as we're gonna get out of Ultima, because I think that conversation that was the opportunity, and it yielded shit all. A world without crust, Reggie.
Yeah.
Like, okay, got it. Nothing. And also, like, you know, all signs point to you guys fucked up in the exact same way that we did.
Yeah, and
With
you're
the-
trying to make it work.
Yeah, you know, because you were like, again, the greater threat beyond your shit is
what we're suffering through. Right?
well, the blight.
Yeah.
You know, and that is happening before they even came into existence and all that. It's like literally magic and its counterpoint. So you're running from that too. So you're in the exact same boat. Thus, it is a matter of wills clashing as opposed to no will existing whatsoever. God's a bitch, man.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea.
Let's go, Mattia.
This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
Now, what are the odds that... No, okay. Maybe there's is there like an entry that's like Metia is the planet they came from? Or the star they came from? Or...
I hope not. I freaking hope not.
Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
Just keep on fulfilling wishes and don't moon people it, please.
I mean, we already went to space and we already saw the planet. We saw Valisthea, the planet, and it's like we landed here, so we're already in the territory of science fiction space travel. It's not you know, beyond the scope that we've already seen. In search of a lost tome. Nope. In a mood. No, sir. Oh, hold on. These are not the quest titles.
Also, you'll have to look through them to find the real title.
In case you haven't noticed. Okay.
You good? In case you haven't noticed, your poor hound spends all his time of late on the rear deck whimpering like Gav in his cups. Something ain't right. My gut tells me it's not to do with the supplies of antelope bones.
Didn't I already do this? Wasn't this... Didn't I already...
Is that a different
Torgal thing? It's a different Torgal mission, yeah. Like the other one had a different name.
Antelope meat for him or something?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So he's got the new antelope stuff and it's not good enough.
We gotta move it up. More than words. No. Keep my screen clean.
The game says, fuck you. As expected. I knew.
Alright. And In Search of a Lost Tome was... Reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I would ask that you aid in personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your cause, or exists in ancient text that is deemed so injurious to modern thought that mere possession is deemed a crime, and there's a chance I encounter with one such tome from a distance, as sparking the classic. This is not. No, this is. Yeah, you can get your book off camera.
So we won't get to read the satanic verses today, I guess. Alright.
Ooh, we're popping off here. Okay, alright.
Everybody wants some action.
Did I get the name wrong on that? Hold on. Alright.
What's going on? What?
I thought I looked and I saw the name of the quest, and perhaps was I mistaken then? In Search of a Lost Tome? An Inconvenient Truth. That's the name. Okay, there we are. And there it is. Right. Okay. Understood. Got it. My mistake. The name of the quest is that, not that.
If it's too close to the edge of the screen, then it's not gonna happen. Is that what's happening?
We'll find you a book.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Oh boy! You could say that again, Clive.
Are we gonna go find a Gamist MOOC? Or an IGN? Or a Game Pro magazine? You've got a lot to say, Gav.
You alright? About that.
If there's anything I can do to help you kill this Ultima bloke, you just say the word, eh?
You could promise to take Sid's name off my hands.
Aye.
Don't even joke about that. Anyway, I thought you said you hadn't finished it with it yet.
I did, didn't I?
What is this back and forth zero budget? There's never been a conversation
time to
like
wrap
this.
It up, boys.
Yeah, there's never been a non-conversation like this ever. That's so weird. Now, if you wanted to give me an even grander title, something to rival Sid the Outlaw, that'd be a different story.
Let's see.
Gav the Magnificent? Gav the Almighty? Gav the Lionheart? Something along those lines?
I'll leave that to you to decide. I'm sure you're more than capable of choosing the perfect moniker for Sid's right-hand man.
Lips moving. He's doing it. Right-hand man, eh? I'll take it.
You off then?
Wowzers.
You look like you could do with a drink.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
You look like you could part with some money that you're not using.
A Coors Light before you go?
Changes absolutely nothing.
Clive, do you have a moment?
Of course. Always.
I wanted to give you something.
Oh, Jill gets voice acting for this moment.
Is this
I stitched it from the cloth you gave Hortense. The piece she said you liked best.
Hey, the dress.
I told her I used to enjoy needlework, but I didn't think she'd remember.
It's beautiful, Jill. You didn't have to.
When I was very little, I recall my mother telling me that young ladies of the court would give knights ribbons from their hair before they went off to war. I still wear mine, so I made you this instead. Black is the color of eternity. It cannot be stained. It cannot be sullied.
Just like the blight.
It is unchanging, unwavering, just like your resolve. And mine.
Black. It's also slimming.
Our resolve. May it never diminish.
And may it ever bring you back to me. I will always, always be here.
Thank you, Jill.
Aww.
Linen handkerchief. Yeah.
Thank you.
So is that a consumable, or...?
Probably on your wall next to some...
It's a crafting item. You can...
Clive, did you use the cloth to
wipe
clean Sid's cup? That's disgusting.
To wipe down Gotterdammerung.
No, just shove it in Sid's goblet. You're good.
It's in Curiosities. So, okay, it's on the wall then.
Yeah.
What is it, Clive?
Just spitting in it.
Somewhere.
I can finally
in the back
drink.
of my mind.
I always knew it would come to this.
It was only ever going to end this way, Jill. Either Ultima dies, or we do.
I know.
But I still don't think I'm ready for it. But the thought of what you have to do makes me want to cry.
Then cry, shout, scream, laugh, do whatever you feel. Our feelings make us who we are, make us better than Ultima. Better than him. Damn.
It might be the last thing I ever do. Thank you, Clive. But a long time ago, I swore that only the stars would see me cry.
And so for now?
I'll save my tears until the clouds part and the heavens return.
Damn. Facing down God and just hit him with the Patrice O'Neal. What do you have to say for yourself? Nigga, I'm better than you! Shit!
Left on top, man. You left on top.
Let's see. Where was it? No? Oh, maybe I misunderstood that the Curiosities would end up here. Perhaps not.
Oh, yeah, I thought so too.
Yep. Even less than a thing on the wall you can look at. It's a box in your menu. Three's Company.
I don't know anything about that show. That was a show, right? Three's Company?
Come and knock on our door. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's now a Futurama bit, actually. It's no longer a show.
I see.
You sit on this plan of yours, then?
I am.
Huh. You never were one to shy away from a fight. Some might say it runs in the family. Ha! Your father would be proud.
Thank you, Uncle.
I know he'll be with us up there.
As for down here...
You may take comfort in the knowledge that the realm will be in my capable hands until your return.
Indeed. Yep.
Clive, my boy!
My boy.
Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved. But such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
Rutherford.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? But such cases are few and far between.
How many thousand bandits?
And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors.
Yeesh.
In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
Against a common
How
enemy.
would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
Havel!
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable.
Let's go.
Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
Tune in
And
Thursday.
He's agreed to help.
It's must-see
On one
TV.
condition. That he first speaks with you personally.
Oh, God damn it.
Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Sure, if that is your wish. The goal, unite the realm. The actual quest, kill a Morbol. fight a curl.
Prove yourself
Of course
worthy.
not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive.
And remember, Havel hates magic. He fucking hates it. Just get flattened out. Dragon tooth, motherfucker. Yeah, no, I feel as if we're just aiming, we're rolling up to a final siege against the bandits that are just going to be like a water wall, like World War Z style. Just the bandits are just an ocean, just flooding through town, and you've got to fight them off. Like, that's the only place to go.
Courage, Ifrit. My decision is made.
I shall carry on you and your brother to Origin. Carry you and your brother to Origin, that the Lesage name might live on in honor, not in infamy. Even if I should not.
Your Highness, you're not.
You said it yourself.
This is a journey from which I may not return, and yet I am resolved to go. Ultima took much from me, and he means to strip us all of what little we have left.
He must be stopped.
Whatever the cost.
He must.
Thank you, Your Highness.
You are as over-hasty as your brother. Save your thanks for when this is over.
I await your word.
Does he even know my name, or am I just Ifrit?
It might actually... He called you Ifrit a bunch.
Shit.
It's like that coworker, like, hey, buddy,
Sid,
hey.
do you have a moment?
By all means.
Sup, dude?
What
How's
up,
it going,
pal?
man?
Master.
Having a good one?
Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
Uh-oh.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Oh no.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
All right. Balmung. That's the place where people roleplay. And that's the server on FF14 where everybody's like really, really into it.
Oh, that's one of them.
RP server.
Yeah, I knew of Zalera.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
How do you know about me?
What do you know about... What do you have?
And we stay no longer than we have to.
Okay.
The car, two people, the meme driving by like...
We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier.
The former master was the asshole we locked up.
The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Yeah, if there's...
See that right there? See that? See all those people over there?
Yeah.
See this?
Uh-huh.
See this app?
Yeah,
over here?
Uh-huh.
See that podcast table over there?
Yep.
See this conversation with Min over here?
Right.
See these other people I know?
Uh-huh.
I've heard of Balmung.
I see. Did you just throw Min under the bus accidentally?
Tune into the birthday stream. Trial and error. Not on the list.
Oh. An inconvenient truth.
Al Gore?
Yep.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
I assume it's gonna help us, right?
You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor.
Ah,
Or at
yes.
least
I
attempt
will
to.
fulfill your dying
You are
wish.
too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more
Of course,
trying
the
than
book is
delivering
inside the
lecture.
ball sack of a behemoth.
I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but... But perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Not that there's anything left for it to go this way, but I feel like if there was any plot point where someone had to be like a traitor, I feel like it would have been her.
Yeah?
I feel like Viv would have been
Feeding information.
Would have been the one to give it up. Not that there's anything to indicate any of that, but it's like, it just, you know.
Not nice enough?
No, it's not even, it's just like she showed up at the halfway mark, you know. Just information. She's just gonna Ross you the gang, given the opportunity, you know? And maybe it won't be so bad. Maybe you just like clench your teeth and smack and you're back in the gang and no problem. But if there had to be somebody, that's the one I would have seen selling us out. Everyone else would have hurt a little bit too much, you know? Phoenix, heal thyself. No dice. Aiming high. No dice.
Better aim low.
A litany of errors. That's I like the name of that quest. Somebody's fucking up, but no dice. More than words. Yes.
It's all you have to do to make it real. Banger track.
Damn, you lost me.
All this time, my heart
For sure
has
you know that song.
wandered hither and thither in search of the perfect companion.
And?
When all along he was here, standing right beside me.
Was that your attempt? Was that your attempt? After all this time. Wow. Okay.
Well, you're going around fulfilling everyone's dying wish, so might as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah, were you gonna ask everyone else, or
You've asked us some hope, motherfucker? You better chill. You better chill. See, she was happy.
I think Asta should chill, actually, Reggie. I think the one who needs to chill is Asta, in fact. Mm-hmm.
What do you think happened to Miss Middledore? I heard she was kicked out of the university.
Asta did nothing wrong, right? Print the t-shirt out.
I mean, who got hurt when you think about it?
Who got hurt?
Who got hurt?
What's the...
Can you name one person who got hurt by Asta?
Victimless crime.
There you go.
She stood up there and yearned and pined and never acted at all.
There you go.
No one got hurt. I wish the same could be said in all situations. But hey.
Yeah.
A victimless crime.
We can't all live in a Final Fantasy.
No! We need a final reality here on Earth.